Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, don't mind the toothpaste stains on my shirt. At least my breath don't stink. But anyway, it's my list of Tubi movies that I've been watching. If you guys don't know what Tubi is, it's similar to Netflix, but it's free. So you basically can watch it on your phone if you download the app. I believe it's on Android. I know it's on iPhone because I have it on my phone. And of course, you can watch it on TV. So it's completely free, totally free. They have like thousands of movies, like 200 in each category. Tubi is owned by Fox, so sometimes Tubi also comes out with original movies. I watched a couple of them and they did really well. It's not low budget at all, but they do have a lot of low budget movies on Tubi, so some of them are really good, so you definitely have to give them a try and check them out. Some of them are horrible, so I'm going to give you a good romance, horror, action, drama, independent, a lot of different stuff. So make sure you guys comment and subscribe. This won't be the last video of this. I have a bunch of movies that I'm going to tell you guys about. On the list is gonna be Damage. So Damage is a movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin. I'm pretty sure everybody knows who Stone Cold Steve Austin is. If you don't, he's a former wrestler turned actor. It's about an ex-con, John Brickner, aka Stone Cold Steve Austin, joins an underground fighting community to pay for the heart transplant of the daughter of the man he killed. So basically he gets out of jail, he's trying to do right, trying to raise all this money up, has a regular job to try to make amends basically with the wife of the guy that he killed and was sent to jail for. But he was sent to jail for something that was basically kind of justified in a way. So you guys have to watch the movie to, you know, draw your own conclusion, but it's a pretty good movie. Kind of like a fighting movie, etc. It's an action movie. I really like this side of Steve Austin. He's like super relatable in here. I never knew that, you know, he was just more than a wrestler. So yeah, he's a pretty good actor. Coming up next is Tamara. So Tamara is a horror movie. Awkward teenager who loves witchcraft comes back from the dead to seek revenge on classmates who accidentally killed her during a cruel prank. So basically she was being bullied in school, basically took it too far. You guys have to check out the movie. I don't want to give the whole thing away, but it's a really good movie. Is 5-0. This is an action drama about the story of two Detroit police officers who get in over their heads when they decide to take a crooked path involving a ruthless drug lord. So this is a really good movie. A couple of these movies with the same characters in it about all different stuff. It's about crooked cops, drugs, etc. Nothing bad to say about it. I was pleasantly surprised that it was actually as good as it was. I definitely recommend it to a lot of people, and I'm definitely bringing it to you guys. So definitely check out 5-0. I'll have everything on the screen. This one is a drama, romance, independent. This also reminds me of just New York and growing up over there. So this one is called Raising Victor Vargas. This is a really good movie. Not for everybody, but it's really good. It's super relatable. It says a cocky teenager pursues a new girlfriend in the Lower East Side while struggling to stay sane, living with his eccentric grandma. Grandmother doesn't really speak English or whatever, and she's very strict, make them go to church every Sunday. And you know, he just wants to be a teenage boy out in the streets, doing whatever he wants to do, chasing after girls and stuff like that. So super relatable. I love this movie. I watched it more than once, so I highly recommend it. It's gonna be a movie I recently watched. It's called Obsession. It's starring Mekhi Phifer, if you guys know who he is. Shame on you if you don't. Nah, I'm playing. But it's about a mechanic helps save a man's life and is hired to work for his business. When he falls for the man's wife, he finds she wanted her husband dead, basically. You know, typical storyline. Young wife, stranger comes into the house, etc., etc. Husband ends up dead. So there's a real big twist at the end of this movie, so definitely check this out. This was better than I thought. I didn't watch the whole thing. My mom actually was watching it, so I was in and out on it, but it's a pretty good movie for sure. Good storytelling in here. It's a thriller drama. Is the Bobby Christina story. This is actually Whitney Houston's daughter. Whitney Houston had, you know, died or whatever, and her daughter actually died in the same manner a couple of years later, I believe, at the hands of their stepbrother, which actually turned into her fiance, which I know is super weird. They wasn't blood related at all, but still, he ended up through a lot of stuff that she shouldn't have been put through at all. He took advantage of her, money-wise, etc., controlled her, and she ended up sadly losing her life at the end. This is a true story. Obviously, if you guys don't know her, definitely look her up and check this movie out. This is a drama. It has a few like music, people are singing. It says this drama depicts the turbulent life and struggles faced by the daughter of high-profile singers Whitney Houston and Bobby Brown. So if you guys don't know who she is, definitely look her up, check it out. And yeah, this is a pretty sad movie, so if you are not in the mood to watch sad movies, then don't even bother. And it does have a few, like, you know, domestic violence type of stuff, so If that's not what you're in the mood for, don't bother to watch it. It is like a Christmas horror movie. So it says it's called Better Watch Out. It's a horror thriller. It says in this holiday horror farce, a babysitter must hold the fort and protect a 12-year-old boy during an increasingly bizarre home invasion. So this movie is a very twisted type of movie and stuff like that. A lot of killing, etc. So yeah, this one was really good, actually, better than I thought it was gonna be, like all the other ones. So Tubi have some stuff. Don't sleep on Tubi. Don't just be going to Netflix all day, because Tubi is free. You don't gotta pay that $8.99 if you don't have it. It's very Christmas horror-y type of thing. It's a romance movie. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite movies, actually. It's called Beyond the Lights. It's about a famous singer falls for an ambitious cop, but the two find that their budding relationship is already crumbling from family pressure. So this movie basically, she's a celebrity. She really doesn't want to be in the limelight, kind of. So meeting that cop, it makes her feel a little bit more normal, basically. Outside of her superstardom, she could be herself and everything like that. And they fall for each other and this and that. Of course, there's always a twist. Nothing's always happy. But yeah, you guys will see. I do love this movie. I love her acting in it. And Machine Gun Kelly is in here, as well as Big Sean makes a little bit of a cameo, I believe. So yeah, definitely a good movie. I would definitely highly recommend this movie if you like romance movies, etc., stuff like that. This one is a super old one, back from 1993, but it's still really good. It's starring Macaulay Culkin. You guys know who he is, because I know some people are super young watching this video right now. So it's called The Good Son. It's about a preteen. Mark is sent by his parents to stay at his aunt and uncle's house, and comes to learn the shocking truth about his angelic seeming cousin. So Macaulay Culkin, as a kid in this movie, he really played his role. Like, super shocked at his performance. He is bad, like super bad. So it's like Halloween time coming up, so this is definitely a good movie to watch around there. You guys are definitely gonna like this one. And last but not least is an actual series. It's a movie series, so it's a part 1, 2, and 3. This movie is a little bit more graphic than the rest. So if you're a little bit younger, I would say around 10, 11, 12, I wouldn't recommend this movie for you at all, because it's a lot of brutality in here. Let's just say that. It's rated TV. It's rated TV MA, so for mature audiences. So beyond that, it says, this is called I Spit on Your Grave. So they have I Spit on Your Grave 1, 2, and 3. For me, I think I like number 1 and 2 the best. Number 3, I didn't really like that much, but it says, after suffering through unspeakable horror at the hands of 3 men, a young model seeks a violent revenge on the people who attacked her. So the info I'm reading now is from number 2, but they do have 1, 2, and 3. So I would definitely recommend this if you are a horror fan and stuff like that, because it's very, very graphic, very brutal, basically. So those were my 10 movies. So I would highly recommend for you guys to check those out on Tubi. Once again, like I said, Tubi is free. You can watch it on your iPhone. You should be able to watch it on your Android. Obviously, you need like a Wi-Fi connection. I mean, you can watch it on your phone network as long as it's not too slow. You don't want to be sitting there and it's buffering all day. And you can watch it on your TV, obviously. That's the way I watch it the most, is on my TV. Well, check out Tubi. Like I said, go download the app. They have a part 2 of this series. Let me know if you guys have watched any of these movies, and also let me know if you guys have any recommendations from me on Tubi, because I've watched a lot of movies on Tubi, and I'm always looking for new ones, good ones, not trash ones, but good ones. Check those out. Let me know how these go, how these work out, and I will see you next time. Bye.